check it out, man. Check it out. Now, let me tell y'all this, man, okay? When you came from nothing, you came from the gutter, the streets, you usually are broke, okay? You start getting a lot of money through rap, a very legal mean, okay? If you want to make it that way, you start taking money for granted, all right? Now, let's take, for example, Fetty Wap. When he first came in the game, reportedly, he was getting 6 figures a show quite soon, okay? So he came out with 3 big singles really quick, 6, 7, 9. He had My Way, and of course he had Trap Queen, and shit, even had RJF Ali. He had a lot of mega singles really quickly out the gate. Taylor Swift started fucking with them. Reportedly, he was getting over 100,000 a show, okay? When you're getting 100,000 a show that quickly in the game, you don't even see a time or foresee a time that the money slows up, or when you're not getting that. So you start spending the money foolishly, and also you stop paying attention to the money because it's coming in so fast, all right? Basically, loose change for you is like 25,000, 50,000, maybe even 100,000, because you're thinking, yeah, I lost it yesterday, but I'll get it back tomorrow, okay? Now, when the money slows up a little bit, and if you don't know, the wave for Fetty Wap hasn't been the same since like 2 years ago, you start looking around and saying, where the fuck my money go? By the way, and this was coming from Fetty Wap's mouth himself, he said he was paying his hype man at the time, and I know he's a rapper now, and all respect due to him, but Monty, when Fetty Wap just got on, was pretty much Fetty Wap's hype man. He was on a couple of songs, but he was just doing hype man shit. Fetty Wap said he was paying him 10 grand a show, 20 grand a show, and he wasn't the star at that point. Fetty Wap is a very loyal dude. Fetty Wap also had multiple DJs. He had a lot of his homies on tour with him. He was paying for them. He bought a lot of family members motherfucking cribs and bought them like fucking cars, and he was definitely generous. Now, I understand why he did all this, because coming from someone who had nothing, if people around you that grinded with you while you had nothing, you want to pay them back off. However, you always get people who get greedy around you and they start finessing you, and clearly that's the case with Fetty Wap, because Fetty Wap is accusing his goddamn assistant of finessing him out of $250,000. That's $250,000, all right? Basically, they fired, and I'm talking about RGF Productions, they fired the assistant because they claimed that the assistant was falsely representing herself as his booking agent, and also was charging these venues additional fees when they booked Fetty Wap, okay? Apparently, she was pocketing this cash. By the way, I've reached out to this young woman. She has not responded yet, so I have given her a proper chance to respond, but this is what is supposedly alleged that she did, right? They're saying that $250,000 she finessed out of Fetty Wap. She reportedly is saying that the $250 is unpaid expenses, and whatever money that she took, she was owed. That might be true, but it doesn't stop Fetty Wap from thinking he felt robbed, especially if it was done behind his back. Now she was fired. She denies being fired. And RGF supposedly will not be going to the cops or filing a lawsuit. But regardless, this is a very sticky situation. Again, Fetty Wap was getting so much motherfucking money, and I could imagine that he got maybe 5 or 10 million the first year he was really on, and the second year, but the third year, probably looking like 3 million. Okay, he's not looking as bountiful, and he probably realized that until he finds another hit, he probably won't be pulling in those 8-figure checks as he used to. So because of that, he's now trying to be a little bit more money savvy. He's trying to see where his money went, and he ain't giving away free money no more. I remember him going to a mall, Garden State Plaza. He threw money up in the air for anybody to get, because you could imagine his mindset at that point. The money ain't never going to stop coming in, so why not throw it up in the air that everybody could eat? He's not doing that no more. I remember him doing a show. He threw up money in the crowd for the paying consumers to get their money back, right? He's not doing that no more. What I'm saying is that when you first get on and the money starts coming in, it feels like it'll never stop. But once it stops, you start looking around, and now he's looking at his assistant, and maybe his assistant did finesse him, because his assistant might be thinking, yo, this nigga don't even know what the fuck he's doing. I'm going to just get my money out of it. We'll see. Get in the comments, what you guys like them, subscribe to the boy Academics. I'm up.